Good morning, greetings, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world. Welcome. And welcome to Journal with Me. I'm Kathy Hampton of Wellness and Healing Practices, Wellside Retreats. I'm a transformational life coach, and I work with women, particularly Black women, to move them away from what no longer serves them and help them move forward in their journey. If you're someone who is feeling stuck, stagnant, um, unfulfilled, and you are 40 to 50 years old and older, younger, um, I help you. If you're interested in working with me, um, I would love to work with you in holding you accountable to take the steps uh, and take action in your life. So, welcome to Journal with Me. If this is something that you're interested in, where we spend time in journaling for our self care, wellness, and healing, please do me a favor and like, subscribe, ring the notification bell. That will make you aware of when a new video is uploaded or is live streamed. We work in community here. We have engaging sister journalers who join me Tuesdays, Tuesdays and Thursdays at 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. So the barometer for the time zone is 7:30 Eastern Standard Time. And we stay together probably usually for about an hour. Sometimes we go a little longer, and sometimes we even cut out a little shorter. But we try to make this a practice, a habit, a good habit on Tuesdays and Thursdays. I will say this coming Thursday, I will not be live streaming, and you'll have to wait until next Tuesday, a week later, to participate, engage, journal together with me. And as I said, it's a journaling practice, and it's meant for you to journal other days besides Tuesdays and Thursdays. So if this is something that you would like to consider being a wellness practice to hold you accountable for being in touch with yourself, self awareness, self observation, also to possibly sit still and meditate and even pray. Those are healing and wellness practices as well. And you can do those because it's a practice uh, anytime you can, every day, every other day. You pick the pattern that you'd like to use for your wellness, and it's really a good thing. It really is. So I want to say hello and good morning, greetings to you. Hello, Kim S. Thanks for showing up today. You greeted me first today. Thank you for coming in. Good morning to you. My peace, good to have you here. I'm glad to see you, and we'll see you soon. Sabani, greetings to you. Janice Bess Nesbitt, hello. You're a new name. Good morning to you. Glad to have you here. And greetings to you, Abba, my friend. Good to see you here. Greetings to everyone, she says. And yes, we work in community. We journal together. Usually, we start out with another practice of checking in with ourselves, our emotions, our feelings, and getting in touch with ourselves. We move into doing a cleansing breath. And I'm going to add something new today to that cleansing breath. And the cleansing breath is a way of calming our vagus system, our nervous system, right? and getting us open, right? Calming us down to open up to ourselves when we journal, open up to what's on our minds, our hearts, and spirits. Sometimes we have a way of not even telling ourselves the truth. But if you calm yourself down and open up to the possibilities of getting to know yourself better, it's a beautiful thing. It's really a beautiful thing. Um, so we'll be checking in with ourselves. We'll be doing our cleansing breaths. We'll move into the actual practice of journaling. And if you would like, if you don't want to journal, you can always sit still, sit in stillness. You can meditate or pray, whatever you would like to do. I really like the fact that journaling um, has helped me for over many years, um, and set the tone for how I'm living my life now. And that's why I promote it so much. But I've also prayed and meditated for many years and know the power of prayer, know the power of meditation, which I believe is an energetic uh, practice, and like to pass that on to you as well, as an option, right? We all receive information differently. We are all different. So what works for me may not work for you. So that's why I've kind of opened up to other wellness and healing practices for us all to participate together and engage together through this platform. And then you walk away from this electronic medium and practice this on your own to continue that wellness and that healing for yourself. So um, I have a lot on my heart, a lot on my mind for the last few weeks, and it has to do with the fact that I'm an American citizen, and I am I am blessed to be living abroad. When I say blessed to be living abroad, I mean this was something I've wanted to do for many years, and I am doing it. But I'm also, what's on my mind is the fact that today is election day. And a few years ago, who was very much into politics, um, very much a promoter of, you know, justice and freedom and advocacy, um, as a lawyer who worked in public interest, then worked in corporate America. I have seen it, heard it, and done it. I was elected official for a small township in Pennsylvania, right outside of Philadelphia, and got kind of up close and personal to local politics, which was not turned out for me. I believe my strong suit is in advocacy and uh, helping others, more along the line of social work, social justice issues, racial and discriminatory um, justice, really. And so today being the day that our country has set aside for us to vote, has been weighing heavy on me. I was able to vote from abroad. I sent my ballot in with prayers that it would be received. I believe that it has been. Um, and my vote, one vote does count and matter. But I wanted to actually change the focus the agenda today to first to be talking about what matters to you. That's the question. It matters that I sent my vote in. It matters that we have the opportunity to vote. It matters that we, as American citizens, um, have made strides um, over the years um, where we thought justice would serve us over time. It matters that our ancestors were pivotal in in the movement toward equality and racial um, harmony and justice in the country. So I'm very keen on what matters and how it has affected us. And so I thought I'd throw that question out before we get started for maybe something for you to consider about what matters to you as an individual um, today, but for other days. I know that there's a lot of worry, and I, I actually started this by saying a few years ago, I stopped listening to news because it was not effective for me, for my well-being, because of when you know what's behind the curtain, and we've been exposed, believe it or not, to what's behind the curtain. The curtain is now fully open, and so I stopped looking at news because it was not healthy for me. And 2 weeks ago, I decided, I need to really catch up on this stuff, see what's going on. And nothing has really changed as far as the value of the news. It's still very harsh. And what I do know is that me worrying does not pay off. It doesn't pay off for you, me, or anyone else. Because as I scrolled through the social media after my meditation today, um, I I found a history of what Black women have done, uh, and our elders and our ancestors have done the worrying for us. They have they have done so much that that first of all, we shouldn't be worrying about this stuff right now. But if you are in fact worried, I'm gonna ask you to meditate and to be still and know that uh, we are stronger and resilient, as our affirmation cards have told us, um, and that we can stand with 10 toes down to move through and around this that is what we have to vote about, vote on, vote for. And it does matter, but what matters to you as an individual for yourself? Okay. I'm going to go back to some history that I found on the internet nets. It was in 1920, white women could vote. 1963, it's a good year. I was born that year. Women gained equal pay rights, supposedly. In 1965, Black women could vote. Okay. In 1969, women were allowed to initiate divorce from their husbands. That's in 1969. In 1972, women could get birth control without a man. 1974, women could buy a home without a man. In 1988, women could own their own business without a man. In 1994, women gained legal protection against domestic abuse. And 2024, women can be president. So as you sit and ponder, if you are sitting and pondering about what is going to happen in this day, on this day, what is going to happen tomorrow and the days after, we don't know. But it doesn't serve us well to worry. There is concern, but we should not rack ourselves to unhealthiness for it, because we have been resilient historically and moved forward. So I'm going to ask you to take time just in the here and now, in the present, and with intention to attempt at not worrying and think about what matters most. And what I believe what matters most is that we keep on living, okay? So that we can make change for ourselves, transformational change for ourselves, and for our future. We will be better off healthy and well as we move forward. So let's get to business right now and take those 3 calming breaths. Actually, first check in with yourself. I'm sorry, check in with yourself. How are you doing and how are you feeling? I'm going to say that I'm a little anxious. I'll be truthful. I'm a little anxious. But I'm not worried. I'm not worrying. I've calmed myself down. I'm feeling calm. If that makes sense, to be anxious and calm. Kind of, it's ebbing and flowing right now. But I know that if and the reason why I'm feeling this way has to do with what I've been seeing on television. I expose myself to some beauty, but also some ugliness. And it's interesting how we find the most negative things seem to stick, right? But let's be joyous. I hope someone is feeling some joy today, right? I hope that someone is feeling joy today. How are you doing? How are you feeling? Besides fine. How are you doing? Take a note. Write how you're doing in your journal. Excuse me, I turn around and get my journal. How are you doing? Okay. And why are you feeling the way you're feeling? You can take that note also. Excuse me while I move some things. I don't have much room here. But how are you doing? Sabani says that I made the decision to stop watching the news as well. It really drains my positive energy and causes anger. Oh, angst. Yes, angst. News finds a way to trickle in, so I get enough by osmosis. Yes, I'm so much better without it. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. I pride myself on letting other people tell me about the news. I didn't want to be have the first, you know, first level account of the news. I really can do without it. Feel so happy today. Kim S says, feel so heavy today. I voted early, but the idea of being in South Carolina is draining me. I also said I will not turn on the TV today. I plan to leave the US very soon. Good for you, Kim. Good for you. Well, I hope that we can spend this time to kind of lift some of that weight off of you right now. I hope that we can make uh, some measured change just within this time that we're together. You know, change is inevitable and it happens moment by moment. So let's spend some time uplifting ourselves, lifting some of the anxiety and some of the worry, because we know what matters for us as individuals is us to be uplifted. And I will say that I am so happy that the word joyous, was part of uh, the positive campaigning, if there is such a thing. But I was really intrigued by that. I've been trying to spend time with family and friends, and we've had some joyous things happen in my very tiny um, family of my two children. But we've been sharing things that have been joyous to us. So I hope that we can find those things somewhere, that make us feel less heavy and lighter. We're going to try, Kim S, to do that today. My peace, I am concerned, yet I stand in the space of gratitude today. Yes, yes. Gratitude is also an energetic practice of what we have, where we've been, what we don't have. If you think about just being grateful for just having the life that you have, um, being able to make changes for yourself and to help others if you can, without without a burden. Um, yes, that's very good. Thank you, my piece, for sharing that. So once you feel what you're feeling, and you've written that down or noted that, and you know why you were feeling the way you feel, that's the deeper dive into the self-awareness of how you are doing. Why are you feeling that? That's the introspection. You know, why is this happening to me? Well, I know why. I know why. And when you're empowered with understanding and observing your why you're feeling a certain way, you can take action to move and change if you so if you if you want to do that, or you can just be. Because if you are just being, there's, in my belief, there's nature and God and the universe, a higher being who will come in and help you out. So that is my belief. That doesn't mean that you have to believe that, but uh, yeah, just be still and know. Just be still and know. It will happen when it happens, because change is inevitable. Change is inevitable. So let's take those cleansing breaths. I'm going to take off my glasses and get comfortable in my seat. I hope that you are sitting somewhere nice and comfortable, feeling, not stiff from anywhere. You can shake it out, right? Those shoulders back, rolling the shoulders back. Did anyone do their cat cows? Last week I showed you the cat cows from the sitting position, and that was moving the shoulders forward, and the belly button goes in, and then out. The shoulders go back, and your arch in your back, and oh, it feels good on your shoulder blades, right? So that's that was the first posture I showed you. Sitting down, difficult to see right now, and I'm telling you, I'm working on it. I'm really am. I'm really working on it. There's some great people you meet in Portugal who are so happy to help and point you in the right direction. So I'm working on it. So get comfortable in your seat, long spine. Okay, your head is touching or facing the ceiling, the top of your head. Okay, not down. All right, and we're gonna get quiet, closing our eyes. Make sure your body isn't stiff and that you can sway if you need to, like a bridge. Bridges sway. They're strong, but they have to have a sway so they don't break. If you don't want to close your eyes, you can lower your gaze, looking at the floor with your eyes open, looking down. I choose to look inward with my eyes closed. Getting comfortable with your own breath, your own rhythm. It makes you, you. Place your hands on your heart, which I think I'm going to do today. You can also place them in the receiving position on your knees. If you're lying in bed, hold your arms straight and turn your palms up, making sure your legs are not crossed. If you're lying in bed and if you're sitting, make sure your feet are planted, 10 toes down, right? Grounded on the floor. You should feel your chest going out and in, or your abdomen going in and out. The diaphragm, like a balloon, blows up when you inhale and goes in when you breathe out. We're going to be breathing through our nose and our mouth. So we're going to inhale through our nose, exhaling through our mouth. You can hold it at the top of your inhale for a few moments if you choose, 1 to 2 seconds. And then exhale through your mouth with a sigh or other audible sound. Okay, let's take our first cleansing breath, inhaling through the nose. One more time, inhaling through the nose. Exhaling through the mouth. One last time, inhaling joy. Exhaling worry, doubt, fear, anger, angst. Getting rid of all of that inside of us. Coming back to your own breath. Feeling that heartbeat, the lungs moving inward and outward, expanding. We have so much inside of us to be grateful for. That we are here as resilient women, powerful, empowered, kind, generous, creative, passionate, loving. Now, let's take the time to open our eyes, raise the gaze, looking about what is familiar in the room that you're in, the chair that you're in, the bed that you're lying in. Okay. We're going to be using our Insight Timer sound bowls for 15 minutes of journaling. If you haven't been with us before, this is new to you. We use the Insight Timer, and there are sound bowls, different sound bowls on the Insight Timer app, and I use it as the timer. It is the timer that is used for meditation on this particular app. And the Ambu sound bowl will sound twice to start us off on that 15 minutes. And then we'll end with the Sakya bowl. It's a smaller chime, and you'll hear it. That will be the end of our 15 minute journaling session. And it is up to you. If you'd like to sit still in meditation, prayer, do so. This is your time. I will be journaling today, and all you need to journal is a pen, paper, canvas. It's an expression of how you're doing right now. Okay? It's documenting what is happening with you right now, giving some thought of what is happening with your body, mind, or your soul, or all of it. Right? So let's get started. I wish you happy journaling. Okay. Our 15 minutes is now up. If you choose to continue writing, that's fine. It's your time. If you continue meditating and or in prayer, you can place me on mute. Um, I'll be here. We will be here for a little longer. And I just uh, want to read a quote that I saw a few days ago by Rumi, who is a poet, was a poet, and or is a poet and theologian from centuries ago. And this was actually October 28th when I saw this on Insight Timer. Um, I want to sing like the birds sing, not worrying about who hears or what they think. Yes, let's just not worry in general, right? But to be joyous, sing like birds sing, right? Not caring or worrying about who hears or what they think. And I think that's a way of us moving forward on any day, any day that may not be like even today, but any day at any time, being joyous um, just because we are grateful, just because we are pleased with ourselves, just because the sun rises, just because it rains. um, we are resilient, and um, that should be also a reason to sing. And I hope that you all can find that lightness uh, today for yourselves. So let's affirm ourselves. I won't be here, as I said, on Thursday. Journal with me. I will be out of town, not too far, um, uh, in Lisbon on this tomorrow and Thursday. So we normally choose our affirmation cards on Thursdays, but we're supposed to affirm ourselves daily. So here's a day like no other day. We should choose our affirmation cards. I'm going to choose one right now, just right off the top. Actually, I'm going to shuffle them so we don't repeat. And if you're new, just seeing this for the first time, and we have a new person with us, Janice Bess Nesbitt. We use the affirmation cards here. I am everything, that were published by Terisha Clark. And we like to use, we started writing our own recently, our own affirmations, and I encourage you to do so. A powerful, positive statement about yourself, uh, affirmative statement about yourself, patting yourself on the back, um, and saying kind words about yourself, because we sometimes get ourselves stuck in a habit of saying unkind things about ourselves. So we're trying to get rid of that habit and do something positive on a daily basis, using our words in a positive, powerful way about ourselves. So Um, Janice, if you are still with us, if you can pick a number between 1 and 25, that would be great. Don't number 10. I know that card, but 10 we don't actually have available. So if you could do that and place that in the chat, if you're still with us, Abba, if you would also choose a number between 1 and 25, that would be great. Yeah, Rumi is a your favorite poet. Yeah, I love Rumi's words. I really do. So if you could put your a number between 1 and 25 in the comments, that would be great. I'm going to choose one right now, right off the top, and that number is 7. Okay. I am a creator, right? Everything around me began as a thought. My clothes, my home, and even the roads I drive on were once just thoughts. When I take the time to contemplate my surroundings, I grasp all of the thoughts that took place to create the world. Likewise, my thoughts have created things. My thoughts create my actions and thereby create my life as I know it. Therefore, I strive to think about my desires optimistically. I am a creator, absolutely. And that's why I can say to you, create a great day for yourself, right? Create because we are all creators. I am a creator. That's our first one. Let's see. Okay. Anyone want to pick a number and place it in the comments, and I'll choose the affirmation card associated with that number? That'd be great. I know sometimes people are listening from a distance or walking around. So if anyone would like to place a number in the comments, I'll choose the card. Catherine, okay. Kim S, 3. All right. Set 3, 17, and 12. Okay. Sabani, 23. Okay. Great. We have some participation here. So let's see if I can find all of those numbers. I will be able to. Let's see. Okay. 12, 23, 16. Let's see, where is that? Okay. All right. I'll try to do these in order. My piece 16. Okay, 1, 23, 12, 3. Let's see. Prophet Mother, hello to you. So I think I'm missing one number. Okay. Here's a card. I don't know if we've ever seen this one before. 3. I am whole. Kim S chose 3. I am perfectly created. I am a wonderfully unique individual. Every lesson I have learned, every risk I have taken, and every achievement I have made contributed to who I am. Because of that, I am whole. That's awesome. I don't think I've read this card before. I am whole. I may have, but maybe in a long time. Thank you, Kim S. I am a creator, first of all. I'm perfectly created, right? And then I am whole. I like that. Very good. Dr. Donna chose I am still. I am still. I understand that there are times to move and there are times to be still. In my stillness, I seek greater understanding. I take time to rest and contemplate. I strive for unconditional happiness here in the present. Yes, I am still. Very good. This is a great way uh, to get in touch with yourself. Yes, in stillness. Yes. My piece chose 16. No. Um, Sabani, actually, before my piece. Chose I am resilient. Very good. Very good. I am resilient. If my mood wavers, it doesn't stay that way permanently. I allow myself to feel my feelings until I can refocus my thoughts on the positive. I do not judge myself for being human. I am resilient. That's right. I am resilient. Very good. It's a great reminder for us today. Yeah. We can get into our moods, our thoughts, our because we are human. But let's know that we can move out of these moods. We can make change and refocus ourselves, right? My piece, I am worthy. She chose number 16. I am worthy. I am enough, and I am worthy of receiving everything I desire. I do not need to prove myself to those who would seek to diminish me. I am worthy. Absolutely. I am worthy. Very good. And let's see. Abba chose 8. Okay. Okay. Very good. Did that. I am capable. Obstacles are only as large as I can believe them to be. I can achieve anything I desire with comfort and ease. I have all the necessary tools to reach my goals. When I lead with positivity and love, helpful people show up to aid my endeavors. I am capable. I am capable. Very good. Yes, we are capable. Yes. So we have plenty to affirm ourselves with, right? We in our own words and in the words of others. But these are very positive, powerful statements about ourselves. The I am statement, whatever you choose to affirm yourself as being, I am statement that you'd like to basically affirm for yourself, you know, um, stick it on you like a badge, pat yourself on the back for being who you are in a positive way, please, because we are human. We have all types of attributes, and those also include the most powerful and positive things that uh, there is there is to be, right? And capable. Yes, capable. We are capable of so much. Um, yeah, we don't utilize all that we have within us. Um, we kind of tuck it away, and you know, we there's so much beauty that we have because we are creators inside of us. We can create our days. We can create our lives. We can create these um, lifestyles. I've met so many people who are doing such interesting things that they're creating for themselves, but they're also creating for others, and lending themselves to doing um, work for the greater good. Um, we just lost another legend who was so talented that he soared, and that was Quincy Jones in music. But um, last night, people were, giving tribute to him, and one of the things that he said in a videotape was that he could do all of this music stuff, right? But someone said, "Don't forget about your humanity." And he said, at 85, he had to kind of pivot his life and start thinking about his contribution to humanity as coming from him, right? Not just the music, but love, passion for others. At 85, he had to create kind of this new life for himself. And I thought that was really beautiful, that, at any age, we are capable, we are resilient, we can open up to uh, our own humanity and help those around us. He became more of a mentor to others in his later years, and some of, or even while even with his, I guess, his peers, you know, was encouraging many people, um, and so I found that to be a moment where I smiled, because here's a 80, at the time he was 85 when he did that video, but he left us at 91 and was still very much touching the lives of others. So I thought that was really beautiful. Yes, yes, yes. So let's choose a reminder card to remind ourselves of something we may have forgotten, um, because sometimes we forget. I don't know what that, where that. I hear beeps all the time around here. Electronic things just going on, and I don't. It must be outside. Um, don't know what they are. Um, yeah, I just don't know. Not gonna try to figure it out. So I'm gonna choose this card from the Heinz site deck. 33 reminders. Okay, you see that? 33 reminders. And because we are wise women who have experienced so much in life, that sometimes we forget and need a reminder about how beautiful, how great, how expressive, how loving um, we are, right? So this is kind of a reminder to affirm ourselves in some way, right? Or manifest these things that we have forgotten about, right? So I'm going to pick a card. I'm going to pick this one. Oh, all right. This is interesting. It's a kind of a moon over. I don't know if you can't really see that body. The one thing I will say is that the printing wasn't considered with this. I on these cards. I can't doesn't mean I won't. What does that mean? Limitations are real. They are not here to stop you, but to guide you, to mold you. You may not have the ability to accomplish your dream today, not necessarily today. I can't. Um, I can't doesn't mean I won't. Be patient, plan, and prepare. Limitations are real. I'll read this again. They are not here to stop you, but to guide you, to mold you. You may not have the ability to accomplish your dream today, but I can't doesn't mean I won't. Be patient, plan, and prepare. I've heard this quite a bit from our peers. I can't do this right now, or I can't do this. And so, most recently, I helped someone with alternatives to one way of doing something. And I think that that was helpful for her. But just because that you can't do something right now, today, doesn't mean that you won't ever be able to do it, right? Um, I remember just maybe 2 years ago, I was saying, oh, I can't move yet abroad. But that did not mean that I was not going to do so. And at that time, I was a little disappointed, but there were other things that I had to do, and I had to prepare. I had to prepare for something. We always tell our children, well, some of us tell our children, not all of us, we sometimes tell our children, well, you have to be patient. Just let's wait on that. We can't do that now. We have to make a plan. And yeah, that's what actually is the utilitarian part of the benefit of journaling. Helps you to make a plan. It's the what you might have inside of you, a desire that you can't necessarily do right now, but you write it down, you document what's on your heart and your mind, and then you start to make a plan, a blueprint, right? Taking in consideration many things so that you are able to do what you desire. So that was a good reminder. That was a good reminder. And finally, from the rest deck, as we move, Abba says, Quincy Jones, I say, yes, yeah, 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 yeah. These greats are leaving us. So, yeah, I say, yeah. Thank you for that, Abba. I'm gonna pick the next card. You did that. Huh. Okay. This is a good one. My body is sacred. Exhaustion does not honor the sacred. You don't want a seat at the table. The table is full of oppressors. You want a blanket and a pillow down by the ocean. You want to rest. Exhaustion is not your legacy. Honor the divinity in yourself. Turn your back on grind culture. You are sacred. Yeah, we don't want to grind. I know at least I do not. There are some people who are out there wanting to grind um, or have to grind, but you also have to take time for your body because if you don't have that, and this actually should start at a very young age. Um, I've gifted my daughter and my son with the rest deck um, and her book because at an early age we have to help them re unlearn or and learn something different about grinding. We're all we're ambitious people. We want to create things. We want to create a life for ourselves, but we also don't want to grind, and our bodies are so affected by that grinding behavior. Um, and the I'm finding that this younger generation or generations are grinding so much and they're grinding in different ways, but it's affecting them. And we've got to, if you can share a word of wisdom with the younger person, also to not grind. That's very helpful um, as well. So it's been great spending time with you today. I hope that you all create a great day for yourselves and enjoy today and sit still and I'm sure we're going to be in touch with those who want to tell us the news, but it's your responsibility to care for yourself. And if you don't want to hear any news for a while, you know, you don't have to. But create a great day for yourself, no matter what it is. And I hope that you're uplifted and your spirit soar. And yeah, last night I wanted to share this before we go. Is that last night I did something new and different. I want you to do something new and different today. I'm going to do something new and different today. But what I did was I went further up the block. I went further up the block that I live on. And because the time has changed, it's gotten dark. But I had to go shopping. I just needed bread and I needed a light bulb. I got a new lamp yesterday and I needed a light bulb and I forgot to get that. It was the most exhilarating experience because it was dark and it was still warm. It was a little misty, got a little rain, but I was able to walk at night and I named it night shopping. And I went to a different stores, little mom and pop stores, asking if they had light bulbs. And so I was able to use some vocabulary and learn. They taught me what light bulb is, how it's pronounced in Portuguese, and it's oh goodness, lampada, you know, like a lamp. Lampada is the word for light bulb. And so with my new knowledge, I could go to store asking if they vende lampada, vende lampada. No one had, no one, one store had it, but they had only 60 watts. My little lamp only needs 40. Then I went to another store, they had them, but they only had 15 and 60 watts. Nobody had 40 watts. They were selling bende to sell, bende lampadas. They were selling light bulbs, but not in my wattage. So that was one thing. And then I went and got 2 loaves of bread. And the store was crowded and people were moving around and people are in good moods, getting off of work and in good moods talking. I ran into a store which I should not have run into. It was a clothing store and the store was very, very affordable. I should not have gone in there. I did purchase 2 things and saw some other things that I will be buying later. I had to stop myself. I got so excited. And that was all at night in my night shopping. So I created a great evening for myself and came home still very energetic and cooked a big meal for myself. So, you know, it is how you create a good day for yourself. We all are creators, capable of doing all manner of things. And it's going to be all right, y'all. We are resilient, right? Yes. Oh, Janice, you're back. Janice says she wants to pick 21. Okay. All right, 21. Hello, Kim S. Let's see. Hello, Karen Strawbridge. Good to see you. Great to see you. It's been a while. I'm so pleased that you are here. Let's see. So we're choosing 21. Karen, do you remember the cards that we chose at the at the retreat? Well, I'm still using them. It's good to have you here, and I hope you're doing well. So, 21. Oh, Janice, you picked a great card. We don't choose this one very much. I am happy. Awesome. Thank you for that. I am happy. I take control of my happiness. When my happiness depends on others' actions, I am at the mercy of things I cannot control. Instead, I choose to cultivate consistent happiness by focusing on the things I love about myself. I am happy. This is the best card, 21. When you can say all of that, there's so much joy in that. the other the other part of the spectrum of happy, this is a beautiful card. Thank you, Janice, for choosing 21. Since 7 was picked, you were playing cards, huh? 21 7. Yes, I know. Yeah. You picked a good one. I am happy. That's what I wish for you all today, for you to be able to say, I am happy. When someone walks up to you or calls you and says, how you doing? Oh, I am happy. Powerful, positive, affirmative statement about yourself. I am happy. I'm glad I didn't leave. Sign off. That's great. Thanks, Janice Bess Nesbitt. So happy to meet you. Happy to see you, Karen Strawbridge. Yeah, that was a good card. And I hope that you all, no matter what today, how it unfolds, how things unfold, we're going to be just fine. And I'm happy that you all joined me today as we all go out and create a good day for ourselves. I wish you well. I will not be here again on Thursday, but next Tuesday I will be here again. I'm going on I'm going to actually be celebrating on Wednesday and Thursday. Someone very good and dear to me is celebrating their birthday. So I get to celebrate birthdays of people I know in a different country. And that has been so much fun. That has been so much fun. And look forward to, excuse me, all of a sudden, belching. Um, and would love to be able to do that for my birthday, to celebrate my birthday here in this part of the world. Wherever you are, I wish you well. I'm sending much, much love to you. And yeah, yeah. Love, peace, and lots of good vibes for today. All right? All right. Take care. Much love to you. See you in a week. See you in a week. For those who seeing this in the future on replay, please leave a comment, share, like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, especially if you're on YouTube. I hope that you can do that on YouTube. Okay? All right. Love to you. Bye-bye.